Nobody can give you a vision for your life. But here's how to find yours. And before I get into these just 4 or 5 things I want to share with you, I want you to think for a minute and ask yourself this. If tomorrow you were appointed the CEO of General Electric, what would you do in the first 30 days? Do you have a current vision for what you'd do? How would you go about developing one? Present your best shot at the vision. How would you go about selling the vision? What foundations would you build upon? And what current practices are you bringing in your day-to-day life that you'd let go of? And I bring that up because those of you who have listened to me over time know that I happen to be a big fan of Jack Welch. He used to be a CEO of General Electric. He was a big believer in what he called action learning. Anybody that worked for him had to have answers to all of those questions to work for him. What would you do? It's a game plan. It's about real leadership. It's about influencing his people that he worked with to think like leaders. So in that space today, take just a couple of minutes and remind you that nobody can give you a vision for your life but yourself. Here's how to find yours. Number 1, look within you. Ask yourself, what moves you? What do you get excited about? You say that again. What moves you? What do you get excited about? You got to look within. Too many people are looking from without. 97%ers look outside. Look within. That's why it's important to get quiet with yourself each and every day. So number 1, look within. Number 2, look behind you. What's life taught you up to this point? Experience provides us with the wisdom that's required to fulfill our destiny. Don't be one of those people who live in the past. Learn from the past. You get the distinction there? Don't live in the past. Learn from the past. What does your past tell you about your future? Both good and bad. From a personal perspective, I could tell you right now, used to work at Home Depot. What did I do? I wasn't a victim of that. I learned from it. Don't want to do this. Here's what I want my life to look like moving forward. So number 1, look within. Number 2, look behind. Number 3, look around you. We're never called, folks, to do this alone. It's why the community here is so valuable to each and every one of us, the real leaders. Even Jack Welch had a team around him. Your personal faith, holy Moses, for crying out loud, he required 70 elders to accomplish what he accomplished. Fulfilling your destiny requires having the right people in your life. Let me say that again. Fulfilling your destiny requires having the right people in your life. As Danielle and I speak each and every day on the New Year's Orientation webinar, the 3%ers understand it's important for them to mastermind leaders each and every day. Who are those people in your life? So number 1, look within. Number 2, look behind. Number 3, look around. Number 4, look ahead. Look ahead of you. Sharing with Danielle earlier today, I've been reading a lot of Helen Keller stuff lately. She said something. She's the only thing that's worse than being blind is having sight but no vision. What do you see through the eyes of faith, folks? St. Augustine said, faith is to believe what you do not see, and the reward of faith is to see what we believe. Look around you. The community here has been created for you to, if you're so willing, to look in these areas, to find something. So you got number 1, look within you. Number 2, look behind you. Number 3, look around you. Number 4, look ahead of you. Number 5, look beside you. You say, what do you mean, JJ? I'll tell you what I mean. What resources are available to you right now? System, tools, resources, books, CDs, conferences, mentors. If your vision, folks, it's not bigger than you, you're not thinking big enough. Your vision has to be bigger than you. And the greater it is, the more resources it will require. Let me say that again. The greater your vision, the more resources it will require. And it's not just money, it's time, it's focus, it's discipline. You want more freedom, you gotta have more discipline. Do you know your life's vision? Look within, look behind you, look around you, look ahead of you, and look beside you. What do you see? Simply put, vision, folks, your vision must be to fulfill your destiny. Nothing else. Your vision must fulfill your destiny. Nothing else. So today, you require to recognize your vision? Or do you require to resurrect your vision? Or do you require to refocus your vision? Folks, there's nothing more important than taking time to be quiet and having these questions answered for yourself. We live in a world that's full of static. Most people believe that there's drastic measures that are required to eliminate the static in your life. My favorite radio station here where I live happens to be 91.3. Now, imagine, if you will, I've got that dial set on 91.1. I could still hear the music, but what are you hearing also? The static. Folks, it doesn't take much. It just takes one little tweak of the dial to be able to see, hear, feel, taste your vision in full surround sound stereo. I understand today that you know your life's vision. You're plugged into a community here that's going to allow you, if you so choose, to be that business owner, to be that person where your life can be in full surround sound stereo. Folks, I'm proud of you. Takes some thought, doesn't it? Takes a little humility. Only person you have to be honest with in the face of this is yourself. It's a fun ride, folks. Please take it with me. Do something good, something positive for somebody today, my fellow CC Pro family members. But do it in the knowing there's absolutely no way they could ever repay you.